Welcome to CSN, folks. Thank you for joining us, and be glad that you did. We have here on the screen, you're seeing the 230th anniversary medal for the flowing hair silver dollar. This is a medal, but originally it was a dollar in 1794, 230 years ago, and it was the first ever U.S. $1. The first U.S. minted dollar when we transitioned into that denomination, and they mint honored that in the last quarter of 2024. We had a very, very small window of opportunity on these. In fact, this was, if not the fastest selling, certainly in 2024, opportunity that Mint gave, but might be ever. I don't know.
I believe so. I think it's probably, if not, it's got to be the top three fastest selling U.S. Mint medal ever. And it certainly was one of the most anticipated releases of the year. Along with the silver medal, they did issue a 1 ounce, 24 karat gold flowing hair dollar, which actually did have a $1 denomination. The first time the U.S. Mint had issued a gold $1 denominated coin since, I believe, 1899. And incredibly sought after. So the two combined certainly created a lot of buzz. Now the medals, completely sold out in a matter of minutes. I think less than 3 or 4 minutes. If you weren't ready to go, there's no way you could get through the phone, as is always the case with demand like that. The U.S. Mint's website doesn't handle it very well. Now, the thing with these, the issue limit was set at only 70,000 coins. Now, unfortunately, after the fact, come to find out, the Mint did not actually sell 70,000 coins, and it was cut short at just under 50,000. And come to find out, I believe the main reason for that was just the Mint didn't have the packaging. They could have handled the 70,000 coins, but there would have probably been around 20,000 people that might not even have their coins yet.
That's right.
And these sold at the U.S. Mint, a couple months back, the end of 2024. So it's unfortunate. Obviously, that just means the demand was even higher than it would have been. And with something like this, with such a special issue, they could have done 500,000 coins. There's no reason a medal like this wouldn't have been in such high demand when you consider the original 1794 flowing hair dollar has a total mintage, or had a total mintage of only 1,758 coins. Now, it is ultra rare in any condition. And when I say that, a very good 3. So we're talking about a coin that's hardly recognizable. You're not going to be able to make out the date. You're not going to get the flowing hair on Lady Liberty. A coin like that had sold just in the past year for over $50,000. You can get to an extra fine, you're several $100,000. Now, the finest known in existence, which sold nearly 15 years ago, is $10 million.
Over $10 million at auction,
$10 million. So there's a reason why the U.S. Mint feels the need to celebrate the 230th anniversary on a coin like this. And they really did a good job. It's a unique release that the U.S. Mint did because, excuse me, only just under 50,000 total coins were minted. Well, 1,794 actually came from the U.S. Mint with a privy mark. I feel like we're in an era right now of privy marks. The U.S. Mint is doing some special things. So it had a little scroll next to Lady Liberty. Inside of the scroll, it said 230. Now, those came at random.
That's right.
And they were extremely sought after and very, very difficult to acquire now still to this day. Being only 1,794 makes it one of the most rare issues from the U.S. Mint over the last 40 years. Now, in a perfect 70 grade, we actually had a handful of those sold out instantly at $7,000 a coin.
That's right.
And so when the U.S. Mint creates this buzz, it's incredible. I mean, a coin like this or a medal to sell out in a matter of 3 minutes is unusual.
Well, absolutely, Corey. And keep in mind, the limit per household on this very coin you're seeing on your screen, this very medal you're seeing on your screen, this silver medal, the limit per household was 1. It did.
Yeah, it won.
It won. That was it. You couldn't get any more. And it was an interesting release, as you mentioned, but the release date was being pushed down the road, pushed down the road, pushed down the road. So late in 2024, we had a plethora of opportunity with the Mint, and this one, it certainly didn't get lost in the shuffle, but we just have not been able to bring it to you here on the CSN Mint here on the History Channel show for you to watch and to see and to order. This is your first opportunity. This is your final opportunity. We put together a little over 200 of these medals, still all in the original Mint packaging. They're still all with the original certificates of authenticity, just like the day that they sold out at the U.S. Mint on their website, with, again, a limit of 1 per household. That was it. That was all you could get. And if you got that, you were extremely lucky. You're extremely lucky now to be able to pick up the phone, to be able to get on csnmint.com and order more than one of these at $219.95. We know collectors will. Again, this will be your first, this will be your final airing on this special presentation. Our preferred collector division did have the opportunity to sell just a few of the graded certified coins. They sold out in a matter of minutes, Corey. You were there that day. Obviously, I was too. If you're not working with an account manager, with a personal coin advisor here at CSN, do ask to do so, because that's when you get those special opportunities that go so quickly that we can't bring on the show. We had to bring this on the show, and believe us, it took a Herculean effort to get the just barely over 200 coins that we have. You see them here, but you won't see them long. They will be gone, so you'll need to act now.
Yeah, I mean, it could be one of the largest quantities of these coins in the country right now. They've remained in extremely high demand. They will for the foreseeable future. Now, that very small quantity of 70 grade coins we had sold out right away, around $400. The last one in the office sold for $600.
That's right.
So these are very, very hard to come by in the market. Again, with the way the Mint released them and the not selling as many as they were supposed to, that was published. The fact that they issued them, some of them, 1,794 coins with a privy mark. Now, if you go one step further, the first 230 coins with a privy mark actually came with a signed, numbered certificate of authenticity signed by the Mint director. Now, I'd mentioned before we had a few of the ones with a privy mark in a 70 grade that sold for about $7,000. We also had one or two, I think we had two actually, of the numbered certificates with the privy mark. Now, those coins were at, I believe, $15,000 a coin, 15 or 16. So the buzz on these were just through the roof, an instant sellout. They're going to remain in high demand. We're talking about a medal here with only 49,000 and change. I don't think they quite hit 50,000, and commemorating the first ever U.S. minted $1 denominated coin. Now, if you've watched us before, you know today on a modern issue, the most collected silver coin in the world today is the American Silver Eagle. If you go back to a classic U.S. Mint piece, the most collected coin of all time is the Morgan dollar. So you could sense the theme there with the dollar. So this is an important anniversary issue. And then when you consider the gold, they did the gold also with some privy marks, but none of those were shipped out in regular issues. They actually did an auction. Now, the very first coin from the U.S. Mint gold, it sold on auction for over $400,000. Yep. The 230 coins combined on auction sold for over $8 million
yes,
in total. So again, the buzz on the flowing hair, without a doubt, one of the most sought after collectibles from the U.S. Mint in 2024, a must-have for your collection. Now we're at $219.95 with only 200 of these just about available. Unfortunately, this will be the one and only time that you have the chance to see Kevin and I presenting these. These will be an instant sellout. You're going to want to grab as many of these as you could comfortably afford.
Well, and the thing is, we didn't put a limit on it, Corey.
Yeah.
So you've got people that always get 10s and 20 packs on coins and metals.
Absolutely.
They're going to do the same thing here. So you're going to need to act quickly on this. It's the 230th anniversary flowing hair high relief silver medal at only $219.95. Still in the original Mint packaging, just under 50,000 produced, sold out at the Mint in 4 minutes. Probably going to be similar here at CSN Mint. So get online or call now, grab as many as you can comfortably afford.